my dear student. Hope you all are enjoying your good health and doing well in studies. So here today we are going to start chapter 3 in history, an empire across the 3 continents. So what are these 3 continents? These 3 continents are Europe, Asia and Africa. Here in this chapter we are going to understand how this big empire expanded and existed in the world, and what type of cultural, religious and language development took place, and also we will see what type of administration were there. So before that we need to understand what were those sources from where we came to know about this empire, this big empire which was spread along with these 3 continents. So before going to understand the sources from which we can conclude about the early empire, let us understand that there was not only one empire, that is Roman Empire, spread across the 3 continents. There was one more empire, a competitor along with Roman Empire. It was Iranian Empire. It means we can say there were, in early empire, there were two powerful empire. One was Roman Empire and another was Iranian Empire. So in this map you can see this Roman Empire was spread across this region. Across this region we can say Roman Empire was spread, and across towards this region this complete Iranian Empire was there, and there is a huge competition between these two empires in those days. What they used to do most of the time, they used to fight wars so that they can extend their empire, and also to maintain the history, means they want to gain their name in the history by extending their empire. So they used to do continuous fight or war. So this was their work. Roman Empire have rich sources, and historians have wonderful collection of those resources which were categorized into 3 groups. These resources were: number 1, textual or text; number 2, documents; and number 3, material remains. So under textual, what happened, that kings and queens, whosoever used to rule, they used to maintain, historian used to maintain their great deeds, their fights, wars and extension of empire, how far they extended, and they used to write all these in the form of notes, and that is to be maintained in a scroll, papyrus scroll. And this papyrus is a variety of a tree which used to grow in Egypt, and from where they used to make the paper, and it made them easy to write their text. So this text, when they used to maintain, and they used to keep it in the form of annual record, and that is called as annals. So the text which they used to maintain year to year, that is called as annual record, or we can say annals. Okay. Now next one is documents. These documents are in the form of, number 1 is your manuscript, and next is inscription. So manuscript is written in the form of, again in the paper, textuals, either they write in the paper or piece of leaf, and inscriptions are written in the hard surface of stone or any other material, or we can say metal or non-metals. So these are the way of maintaining their documents. Sometimes they used to maintain the speeches also of the kings and queen, the farman which they used to announce, or the order they used to announce for the public, or that also they used to maintain in the documents. Now material remains. In the material remain comes all the monuments, buildings, along with that very important are coins. Coins were the biggest source of their we can say evidence. So in coin there were silver and gold coin which were being excavated and found from archaeological department, and historian predicted that it is about the weight of 4 to 4.5 gram, and tells about the history of Roman Empire. So these are the important resources from which we can come to know about the complete empire of Roman.
Extension and phases of Roman Empire.
Let us see the extension of Roman Empire in 1117 AD with the help of this map. So it stretched from Europe, Spain towards the west, to Syria towards the east, and desert of Sahara towards the south, in between covering the area of Mediterranean Sea. It means we can say this Roman Empire was spread from Spain towards the Europe and covering the boundary of Rhine River and Danube River, making the border, and then coming towards the Syria and South African desert, and then covering the area of Sahara and making its area, and along with the side of, we can say, along with the side of this complete Mediterranean Sea. So this complete Roman Empire was spread across or along with the side of Mediterranean Sea. The complete area is surrounded by this. Now this was the area which was spread across the world of Roman Empire. Now let us understand the phases of Roman Empire. So phases of Roman Empire is divided into three phases. Number one is early Roman Empire, late Roman Empire, and century crisis. Third century crisis. So in this period it is being divided. Let us see what happened in earlier Roman Empire. To understand the complete Roman Empire system, let us start from the early Roman Empire. So this early Roman Empire, here the category of ruling was divided into three forms. It means phases of ruling, we can say phases of ruling in early Roman Empire. So these phases were something like this. Number one, monarchy, republic, and again empire.
Phases of early Roman Empire.
Let us see the phases of early Roman Empire. The early Roman Empire is categorized into the three phases. Number one, it was the time of complete monarchism between 753 BCE to 509 BCE, where king was the complete authority of the ruling. And in Roman Republic between 506 BCE to 27 BCE, the authority being shifted in the hands of senates. And another class of the society arose, and these were the member of the rich and the wealthy family. As we have seen in French Revolution, noble were equivalent to the kings and queen, and they used to give the advices, or you can say they were the subordinates of the kings, and they used to advise them for making and taking the decision. In the same way, another class means senate arose in this time period, and who were acted as a advisory of king, and gradually they started gaining the power equivalent to king. So these were the early way of ruling. First was Roman monarchism. A duration was there in the Roman Empire where complete authority was in the hands of king. And next phase, the authority started dividing their power into the hands of senate, a particular group of rich family, or we can say nobles, who used to act as advisors or the suggestion giving members to the king. And they also realized their power, and after some time they also tried to gain the power equivalent to king. And gradually, when time changed around 27 BCE to 7 AD, what happened? These senates were being also highly hated by the army of the king, and then they want that these senates should not be given more power. So to remove them from their authority, that time period started, and it was a great struggle where the army or the military took the authority in their hand and started establishing the complete empire. And it was believed that the army of the king can extend as well as can reduce the complete empire. It is their strength and wish. So they started gaining the power gradually during this time period. So it was the time when in early Roman Empire, when king was the complete authority, power was in his hand. There was a time when power was distributed, and we can say for helping hand, king had senates or the group of senate people who acted as advisory. But when people of the third group, we can say as the other people or the soldiers, hard workers, when they find that this group, senate group, are imposing their authority unnecessary upon them and trying to exploit them, then these people started removing the power of senate. So this we have learned in the early stage of Roman Empire. Let us see further how the late stage of Roman Empire and the middle stage, which we say as a 3rd century as a crisis, how does it occur?
Iranian Empire.
Let us see the expansion of another powerful empire, that is Iranian Empire. It was started from your Mediterranean Sea to Black Sea and covering the area of complete Caspian Sea and covering the major part of Afghanistan and coming towards the Persian Gulf, and then taking the complete area of East Arabia and covering towards the Egypt, some part of Egypt. So it means we can say that Iranian Empire was completely extended towards the Asian continent, whereas Roman Empire was extended towards the European continent. So here we can say this is the big empire, another empire, Iranian Empire. Here the majority of the population, they believe in living with the territories, means they have separate we can say empires, and also they have different rulers. So very popular rulers in this were two rulers, we can say they were very popular in the Roman Empire, and these were Parthians and Scythians. So these emperors were very popular in Iranian. Later on, these Iranian crossed the border of this Mediterranean Sea, and from the way towards the African forest, they started capturing the area of Sahara Desert, and also from this side they started taking the area towards the border of Rhine and Danube. So in this way we can say Iranian Empire was also very powerful.
Difference between Roman Empire and Iranian Empire.
Let us see the difference between Roman Empire and Iranian Empire. We will start with expansion. So area covered in both empire. First we will see area, how much area from where to where they were extended. So here Roman Empire was expanded from Spain to Syria along with the side of Mediterranean Sea. Whereas Iranian Empire extended from Caspian Sea, covering the major part of Afghanistan and Eastern Arabia. Now, let us see about the language. Language used by Roman people. Basically, Roman people, they used to speak Latin and Greek as official language, though Roman Empire was diverse with so many language and culture. So this was there. On the other hand, we can say this Iranian Empire, here language was single language, that was Persian. They used to speak Persian language. Now if we talk about religion, in Roman Empire and religion followed in Iranian Empire. So Roman Empire, they followed Christianity. More and more, whereas Iranian promoted Islamic and they were strong in their belief of Islam religion. So these were the categories. After that we can say administration. Here in Roman Empire, they believe in the common system of government. Means they have only one ruler and they used to believe upon the ruling of that ruler. So we can say a common government ruling or system was followed in the administration. Whereas if we talk about Iranian administration, it was diverse with so many territories and different territories have different rulers. So very popular were Parthians, means different territories had their own, we can say, rulers. Comes under dynasties. So very popular two dynasties in Iranian Empire were Parthians and Sasanians. This we will read broader in the next session. So these were the difference.
Let's solve some question as what was the official language of Roman Empire? Italian, Arabian, Latin and Greek, or both A and B? What were the different sources to understand Roman Empire? Text, documents, material remains, or all of these? Roman Empire was spread along with Caspian Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Red Sea or Arabian Sea. Answer all these questions in comment section. Thank you for watching. Please like the video and press the bell icon to subscribe the channel.